Hello and welcome to I've Seen Everything, where the name is ironic and the reactions are... Thank you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, at the end of the road, at least this part of the road, as has gone on at length in the comments. Discussion about theatrical cuts, extended cuts, all of it. Passionate feelings. So I think that I've come to a good solution about how to handle all of it. I am going to watch the extended editions out here. I'm going to do reaction videos to them, and I'm going to compare against these once I do. I'm not going to do those immediately. I'm going to go and do some different things first, but we will come back to them, and I feel like that'll be a lot of fun, and I hope you'll come along for it. But here we are, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, the end of the theatrical trilogy. This has been quite a ride already. These movies have been a lot of fun. I'm glad I've watched them out here. Honestly, when I started watching Lord of the Rings, I didn't know what to expect. I feel like it's something I'm definitely going to have to watch again, other than just the extended editions, to kind of fully absorb everything, but I think that's fair. There's a lot going on in these worlds, but I can definitely see why so many people enjoy these movies. A lot of adventure, a lot of great characters, a lot of really heartbreaking, dramatic moments. Very well written, very well done overall. I know I'm giving praise to a trilogy of movies that certainly doesn't need it from me. And especially this one, from what I understand, actually won an Academy Award, which a lot of people have said, and are correct, is very rare for a film in this genre. Really speaks to how good this finale to the trilogy must be. So I'm definitely looking forward to watching it. I'm definitely looking forward to bringing this part of this journey to a close. And we will be back in the world of The Lord of the Rings fairly soon, I would imagine. I'm going to do a few other things, take a little breather from Lord of the Rings stuff, but at some point in the near future, we will come back, we will do the extended editions, and if you guys are still having fun, if you're still interested, if I'm still having fun and still interested, we'll go on to The Hobbit as well. We'll just kind of see how it goes, but I'm really glad to have you here with me, and if you'd be so kind, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe buttons down there, click the bell, so you can see when I have new videos coming out. This has been quite a journey on this reaction channel already. I'm still relatively new at this, but it's been interesting, it's been fun, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes next. I hope you'll come along with me. So without any further delay whatsoever, here we are, Lord of the Rings, Return of the King. Let's go. Plot twist. There's the New Line Cinema logo again. Couldn't resist, sorry. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I have been kind of, in a coded way, warned that obviously some sad things are going to happen, and that's understandable in a trilogy like this. I don't know who or what. I'm probably going to be devastated, but I'm excited for the movie. Hey, we actually get to see him. I almost didn't recognize Andy Serkis for a second. We get to see Smeagol before it all happened. That's crazy. I had no idea. That's awesome. No idea who that is, but I imagine we'll know in a moment here. I've got one! Go on. Imagine going from this to what Gollum and Smeagol have become. Oh, so he's the one who found it. I thought it was Bilbo who found it underwater somehow. So obviously Bilbo must have encountered Smeagol at some point, which is probably in the Hobbit movies. Oh. So is this someone important to Smeagol and the ring destroyed this person too? Deagle. Deagle and Smeagol. Brothers, maybe? They're both mesmerized by it already.
Give us that deagle, my love.
Oh, not brothers. Partners.
Why, it's my birthday. I want it.
Ooh. It had its hooks in him right away. Wow. He hasn't even touched it yet. Does he kill this person for the ring? Oh, that's right. They said murderer. That's horrible. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He hadn't even touched it. And he killed somebody who presumably was someone he loved just to get it. I don't know, and I'm sure people will tell me I'm wrong, but in all of this, I don't know if I've seen a more disturbing example of the power of the ring than that. To be able to turn somebody that quickly and that ferociously. Wow.
My precious.
This is fascinating, though, too. I did not know we were going to get to see this.
We've wept to be so alone.
Charting the whole path of his descent.
We forgot the taste of bread, the sound of trees.
How did this not happen to Bilbo?
We even forgot our own name.
Maybe he was just able to keep the ring from corrupting him quite as much? I mean, obviously it got its hooks into him to some degree, but a disturbing look at Frodo's potential future if he had the ring for too long.
Wake up! We must go, yes.
When we left it, Smeagol had kind of given in to Gollum and was planning to potentially murder Sam and Frodo.
It isn't midday yet. Days are growing darker.
So, obviously he didn't make that up. I wonder where he's leading them now that he's kind of decided to turn against them.
Here, what about you? I'm not hungry. Sam. All right.
Sam's a good friend. I feel like it plays into what's going to happen that we're telegraphing so much that how much Sam is willing to sacrifice himself for Frodo.
For what? The journey home.
Endlessly hopeful. From the end of the last movie, Frodo's made it clear he doesn't think they're going to make it home. Sam never gives up hope.
No safe places here. Hurry.
Alright. We've found our way back to Aragorn. Legolas. Gandalf in the front there. Is that Gimli riding with Legolas? Looks like it. The delayed final title there.
I feel like I'm back
Oh,
at the
Pippin and Merry.
You've never done a hard day's work.
We're seeing the end result of the Ents and Pippin and Merry taking out Saruman.
Welcome, my lords, to Isengard.
They haven't seen Gandalf since he came back, I don't think. They don't seem real surprised to see him.
We are sitting on a field of victory, enjoying a few well-earned comforts.
They did take out Saruman's whole operation.
We're under orders from Treebeard, who's taken over management of Isengard.
Better management, I feel.
There is a wizard to manage here, locked in his tower.
There Saruman must remain. He has no power anymore.
So Gandalf doesn't even need to deal with him. Saruman is basically rendered inept.
Will come back this way.
Pippin!
Maybe don't run. Oh, okay. Somebody told me this is what corrupted Saruman, this stone.
Peregrine took. I'll take that, my lad.
Oh, jeez.
Quickly now.
Okay. I thought he wasn't going to give it to him. These objects, lots of dangerous objects in this world. Oh, jeez. What happened to him? Is that stone like the ring? If what people were saying is true and it corrupted Saruman, what could it do to Pippin? Back at Rohan.
Tonight, we remember those who gave their blood to defend this country. Hail the victorious dead!
It was quite a battle they all went through at Helm's Deep. This whole setup feels very much like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, kind of the old Viking type thing, the way those kingdoms were set up. Which way is Aragorn going to go? He obviously feels something for her too, but his heart is still with Arwen.
I am happy for you. He is an honorable man.
We're both honorable men.
It was not Théoden of Rohan who led our people to victory.
They brought him back from the brink. Gandalf did, with the help of the others.
Ah, don't listen to me. You are young. Tonight is for you.
Don't give Merry and Pippin a chance to drink and dance and have fun. The centers of attention.
No news of Frodo. No word. We have time.
That's got to be scary. All their hopes rely on them.
Every day Frodo moves closer to Morton. Do we know that? What does your heart tell you? That Frodo is alive.
Yes, he is, but he is struggling.
Yes, he's alive.
Each time he says it, it's like he believes it a little less. He's trying to convince himself more. I am still just astonished at this motion capture for the time period that these movies came out. That was fine facial details there. That's difficult.
He knows. Suspects us. Smeagol losing his nerve. Never.
I would love if they had showed what having the ring feels like to Smeagol. just to say that obviously it has to feel amazing. It has to be this amazing euphoria and power. I don't know if they showed that.
We lead them to the winding stair.
So they're leading them to a place that's going to get them killed.
You tunnel. She's always hungry.
I feel like they're either not going to end up going in, or they're going to find a way out.
You treacherous!
Should have suspected that.
I heard it from his own mouth. He makes them murder us.
Yeah, he's plotting against you, Frodo.
Eagle wouldn't hurt a fly.
Who will Frodo believe?
Scare him off. We're lost. I don't care.
Scare him off, you're lost, but if you keep him around, you might be dead.
Can't do this by ourselves, Sam. I need you on my side. I'm on your side, Mr. Frodo. I know, Sam.
Yeah, this is... It's already heartbreaking how something here is going to go sideways. Oh, now he's not even trying to hide it from Sam. Oh, jeez. Something got into Pippin, didn't it?
What are you doing?
Is he going to be attached to that thing the way Frodo's attached to the ring?
Pippin?
I don't think people can actually do that, can they? Sleep with their eyes open?
Are you mad? I just want to look at it.
Hobbits being corrupted, left and right. Yeah, there he is.
Pippin!
Knock him away from it. Do something.
He is here.
Pippin!
Oh, God. Is Pippin about to die? Wake up, somebody.
Gandalf!
He shouldn't have kept it in the same room with him. No, 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 that's not any better. Give it to Gandalf. What did it do to him? Jeez, these dangerous objects.
There was a white tree in a courtyard of stone. It was dead.
Minas Tirith.
Overloaded Pippin's mind. Sauron overloaded him.
I could hear his voice in my head.
What did you tell him?
Oh, that was the risk. It's for Sauron to know they're coming.
A fool, but an honest fool, he remains. He told Sauron nothing of Frodo and the ring.
Okay, that's good at least.
Pippin saw a glimpse of the enemy's plan. Sauron moves to strike the city of Minas Tirith.
So, inadvertently, it might have actually been a good thing.
He will not risk the peoples of Middle-earth uniting under one banner. He will raise Minas Tirith to the ground before he sees a king return to the throne of men.
Oh, so Aragorn coming back into the light is a threat to him.
Why should we ride to the aid of those who did not come to ours? What do we owe Gondor?
That's pretty cold. I mean, Gondor was under their own attack, I think.
I ride for Minas Tirith. I won't be going alone. Hurry, hurry!
Yeah. Gandalf needs to keep an eye on Pippin and Merry.
Why did you look?
Can't help it.
You never can.
I'm sorry, all right.
It's an ongoing problem with Pippin.
The enemy thinks you have the ring. They have to get you out of here.
Oh, I didn't know that. That makes sense, though. They're after a hobbit with the ring, but they're after the wrong one.
Something for the road.
But we'll see each other soon.
Don't know.
Oh, he's not going with him.
Don't know what's going to
Mary!
But that's something you never would expect to see, is Pippin and Merry split up. That was very sad. Who knows, really, if they've ever been away from each other or how long it's been since they were. Gandalf trying to save Pippin. Hard times in Middle-earth, folks. Is this the elves? Oh, yeah. Headed to the Undying Lands, correct? Still not exactly sure what those are. Oh, we get some backstory. Oh, not backstory. Imagining the life that they could have had together. Or maybe the life he'll have without her. Heartbreaking either way. It's devastating. I have to believe that there's more to what's going to happen with her. Starting right now, maybe she just can't handle it. Yeah. Sometimes you just can't escape your fate. You just, even if it looks hopeless, you just have to go after it anyway. Oh, she's actually going back to speak with her father.
What did you see?
I looked into your future and I saw death.
You saw there was a child. You saw my son.
Was that a vision? So was her son. Is she able to have visions too?
That future is almost gone.
But it is not lost.
Nothing is certain.
Some things are certain.
He wouldn't even let her have the chance to have that life because she might die.
If I leave him now, I will regret it forever.
He would have rather had her alive, even though she would have lived with regret for the rest of her life.
Renewed shall be blade that was broken.
Oh. So does he have to have this sword in order to be king?
Reforge the sword. Ada.
Well, if she's able to have the child, it at least means she's going to be alive long enough for that to happen. So hopefully that means she survives this movie.
Your hands are cold. The life of the Eldar is leaving you.
This was my choice. There is no ship now that can bear me hence.
Oh, she's given up her ability to join them. So this is her only path now. Changes his commitment a little bit as far as this is now the only way to help his daughter. I mean, I guess I never thought of it before, but it makes sense. I never thought of it that you could reforge a broken sword. You just melt metal down again, I guess.
We've just passed into the realm of Gondor.
Will they find salvation in Gondor, or refuge in Gondor?
City of Kings.
They did finally turn to help Frodo and Sam. Did Faramir end up surrendering his life to do that? I wonder. The castles they have in this movie, I know this is a city as opposed to just a castle, but just even that shot of them coming in. The structures they have in this movie, I'm not intending the pun, but are on another level. This huge mountainous structure, and the castle is at the top of it.
It's a tree.
White tree of Gondor.
So this is where you saw in his vision.
Lord Denethor is Boromir's father. To give him news of his beloved son's death would be most unwise. I do not mention Frodo, the ring, and say nothing of Aragorn either. In fact, it's better if you don't speak at all.
Yeah, there's so many things to remember. Although you would have thought that news of Boromir's death would have reached him by now.
Hail Denethor, son of Exelion, Lord and Steward of Gondor.
So this is the throne that Aragorn's supposed to take back.
I come with tidings in this dark hour, and with counsel.
Perhaps you come to tell me why my son is dead.
I think you're going to have to break your rules, Gandalf, because he already knows. Pippin's going to say it.
Boromir died to save us.
There will be a time to grieve for Boromir, but it is not now. The enemy is on your doorstep.
He seems overcome by grief already.
With your left hand, you would use me as a shield against Mordor, and with your right, you would seek to supplant me.
Oh.
Word has reached my ears of this Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
So he sees the return, the title, Return of the King, as a threat, obviously, to his own power.
Authority is not given to you to deny the return of the king. Steward, rule of Gondor is mine!
So regardless of the fact that he's not a king, he saw himself as a king, essentially. Selfish for his own power, jeez.
You don't actually expect me to do any fighting, does he?
Yeah, you offered yourself up, Pippin.
I don't want to be in a battle, but waiting on the edge of one I can't escape is even worse.
Is Pippin gonna die? I mean, you can't tell me because, space-time continuum, but still.
Is there any hope for Frodo and Sam?
There never was much hope, just a fool's hope.
Sometimes that's enough.
Our enemy is ready.
Yeah. Just watching them on the horizon, this impending doom headed their way.
This will be the end of Gondor as we know it. Here the hammerstroke will fall hardest.
It will be the end of Gondor as they know it, but not necessarily the end of Gondor.
Sauron has yet to reveal his deadliest servant. The one they say no living man can kill.
Oh, wow.
The Witch King of Angmar.
Like a Dark Rider with a spiky helmet.
You've met him before. He stabbed Frodo on Weather.
Oh, so not a new character.
The dead city. Very nasty place. Full of enemies.
So is this the Witch King's lair that he was talking about, like since that crosscut? Because Smeagol was saying she before, that he was leading them to their death at the hands of she. He's always hungry, he said.
We have found it.
Oh, okay.
We have found it.
The winding stairs. Frodo feels drawn to the lair. Is the ring pulling him? It appears to, yeah. Looks like it.
No! Mr. Frodo!
Not that way.
Yeah, Smeagol's plan is not going to work, although this could be worse. Yeah, it may be too late now, guys. Ooh. The silence right before that made it so much more effective as a sound effect. Well, that's a signal, if nothing else is. I wonder if Gandalf knows what that means. Share with the class, Gandalf. Tell us what it means. Looks like they're waiting outside of Oz. Or not Oz, but the witch's castle. There he is. The ultimate of the Dark Riders.
I can feel his blade.
Oh, he can feel it in the wound. Yeah, they said it would never completely leave him. Did Frodo trigger that, or was that about to happen anyway? Armored and armed orcs on the warpath. Surprised none of them smell them up there. Look at that, Dark Rider didn't. Well, I guess they hid behind there, but still, it's not the best hiding spot. Seems like they'd be more likely to be seen that way.
Peregrine took my lad. There is a task now to be done. Another opportunity for one of the Shire folk to prove their great worth.
What you playing, Gandalf?
You must not fail me.
Something where he needs a small person to do it. Never seen orcs so still before. Ooh, look at that shot. How can you, I mean, I don't care how quiet you are, how can you hide that many boats headed in for attack? Yeah. Gondor is about to go through something serious. Hey, Faramir's still with us. But for how long? Based on what's about to happen. And we begin. Alright, guys. How well will they be able to hold them back? Does not seem terribly well so far. And how... Oh, he's going to light it. Okay, I got it. I was going to say, how is that going to help? Because the steward wouldn't ask for help. Apparently, we'd rather see his kingdom fall than ask for help. Wildly selfish and irresponsible. Come on, Pippin, don't waste any time. Get the heck out of there. Yeah, you might want to get down from that. How about that rope? Little piece of advice. If the thing you're standing on is burning, get off of it. It's not going to be good. There we go. Okay, so what was his plan, though? Was he literally so greedy for his own power that he didn't care if his kingdom fell? That doesn't make any sense. Or was he corrupted by Sauron somehow? This is a pretty ingenious, and I think there's some historical basis for this, as far as a way to alert people of emergency. Burning signals like this that you had an eye line to, even though they were great distances away. Geez, imagine being stuck on that snowy mountaintop just waiting to see if the signals are lit. Alright, well, their network of signals is being activated, so let's see what it'll mean. Hopefully, Theoden will show up. There you are. Off on your mountaintop there.
The beacons are lit! Got knuckles for aid!
Come on, Theoden. Don't be that petty.
And Rohan will answer.
Thank you. Very good. I know they did that on purpose because they wanted to give you a little doubt. That would have been messed up.
Assemble the army at Dunharrow. As many men as can be found. You have 2 days.
You know, I kept predicting during Two Towers that Theoden would die. And I was wrong, obviously, on all those fronts. So
Summon every able-bodied man to Dunharrow.
I'm hesitant to predict such things now, but I have a feeling that I've had before.
It's tradition for the women of the court to farewell the men.
Yeah, that's more than a farewell.
The men have found.
You are caught, but on her side, she should be allowed to go into battle. It's BS to keep the women off to the side as they're willing and able to fight. They have every right to defend their kingdom as well.
It is before the walls of Minas Tirith the doom of our time will be decided.
This does have to be hard for him. They just survived a horrendous battle at Helm's Deep. So to ride out in battle again so quickly, even in defense of an ally, has got to be difficult for them. Mary. But this could also be the beginning of a new partnership between Rohan and Gondor.
Tell the men to break cover. We ride for Minas Tirith.
I guess I missed that part of the explanation. Is Minas Tirith their kind of most defensible point? Is that kind of like Helm's Deep is for Rohan? I feel like this guy was Faramir's second. I don't remember exactly who he was, if he was related to him or what. Oh, I thought maybe they were going to interrogate him about where they were going.
The age of men is over. The time of the orc has come.
Okay, well, that's a strong statement. So the orcs are looking to supplant humanity, to replace them. And these things that are not dragons are grabbing people off of their horses.
It's the White Rider!
Is Gandalf riding into the battle? Yeah, it appears so. Ooh, picked up the whole horse. Okay, does that kill them or just ward them off? Looks like ward them off. Well, that seemed easy enough. It's too bad he couldn't get out there sooner. Yeah, this seems more just like a fortress, similar to Helm's Deep, although this one far more extensive.
They broke their defenses.
This is not the first halfling to have crossed your path.
You've seen Frodo and Sam?
In Ithilien, not 2 days ago. They're taking the road to the Mobile Vale.
What does that mean?
I'm with you, Pippin. I don't know what that means. Did I read that right? Faramir and Gandalf know each other? I mean, Gandalf knows lots of people.
Careful, master. Very far to fall.
Oh yeah, sure you're really concerned, Smeagol.
Very dangerous on the step.
I'm still hoping that Smeagol has some kind of redemption here. That he turns against Gollum, and I know that could mean himself too.
Frodo! Get back, you!
Look at him, Frodo. Okay.
Why does he have poor Smeagol?
Because Sam's paying attention, and Frodo, even though he's still pure of heart, is compromised.
He wants it. Smeagol sees it in his eye. He will ask you for it.
Oh, jeez. He's actually going to be able to turn Frodo against Sam? Because the ring has worked its way into him so much.
Do not stop the attack until the city is taken. Slay them all.
Even armor on your animal that you're riding. Just completely pitch black behind that helmet.
Until my lord release me, or death take me.
And I shall not forget it, nor fail to reward that which is given.
Yeah, this guy has just been corrupted by his power. This is a commentary, a political commentary on elected officials who start to think of themselves as royalty.
I do not think we should so lightly abandon the outer defenses your brother long held intact.
Oh, using guilt against them.
Osgiliath must be retaken.
My lord Osgiliath is overrun.
Much must be risked in war.
He's willing to send his own son out to die to retake completely overrun territory.
You wish now that our places had been exchanged, and I had died and Boromir had lived.
Yes.
What a horrible person. What kind of horrible person could ever say that to their child?
Since you were robbed of Boromir, I will do what I can in his stead.
Especially one who clearly has idolized him his whole life.
If I should return, think better of me, father.
Yeah, I hope.
That will depend on the manner of your return.
I hope someone stops him. Don't go give your life for nothing. Such a quick turn on Faramir. He was a little bit malicious, or seemed a little bit malicious in Two Towers. Everyone's got their stories and their motivations, even Smeagol. He's faking until Sam goes to sleep. Immediately. I wish there was some kind of redemption for Smeagol, but I don't think he'll ever be rid of Gollum. I don't know if that would be a great idea for your plans. Sam is barely asleep.
What are you up to? Sneaking off, are we?
Sneaking?
Smeagol is so good at hiding his actions.
You just startled me is all. I'm sorry to wake you, Mr. Frodo. We have to be moving on.
It depends on how far gone Frodo is, but he would know that Sam was never betray him.
It's gone. The elven bread. What? That's all we have left. What did you do with it?
He took it.
Only if he's truly gone could Frodo ever believe that for a second.
That's a filthy lie! Sam! For me!
Although Sam has kind of been pushed to the brink here.
I'm sorry. I'm alright. No, you're not alright. It's that thing around your neck.
Well, here it goes.
I could help a bit. I could carry it for a...
Oh, don't let this be it.
Share the load. Get away!
No, don't let this be it. No, I thought he was going to shove him off.
I just want to help.
See, he wants it for himself.
Oh, I just had a really bad thought. Yeah, Smeagol in the beginning with his friend.
He's poisoned you against helps me. You can't help me anymore. Go home.
That is heartbreaking. Sam was never anything but loyal to him. But I get the feeling he's not going to go home. He's going to continue following from afar. But I worry for Sam, because I know some kind of tragedy is coming. Think of the irresponsibility and idiocy of this. His father is so greedy to retain his power. He's simultaneously sending soldiers that they need, or potentially to their death, to reclaim overrun land, and also leaving the people who need defense without as much defense.
Your father's will has turned to madness. Do not throw away your life so rashly.
Yeah, listen to Gandalf.
Where does my allegiance lie if not here?
Your father loves you, Faramir. He will remember it before the end.
Yeah, I hope he does. I don't think he loves him very much right now. Truly a horrible way to treat your son, who's never been anything but devoted to you. It is an imposing force. They're riding out to retake a place that's basically in ruins anyway. While he stands there and lazily eats his feast.
Can you sing, Master Hobbit?
Yes, at least well enough for my own people.
And why should your songs be unfit for my halls? Sing me a song.
Jeez, look at this guy, the corrupt emperor.
The world ahead, beneath us to tread.
This somber song behind what's about to happen.
Edge of night.
Wow, they choreograph these things well. I really don't want Faramir to die here, but I don't think there's any other way this is going to come out. I never thought I'd be cheering for Faramir so much. Did he feel it? Does he know what happened? So he basically just sacrificed them. They never stood a chance, and he didn't care. Yeah, he needs to go. Well, they're amassing forces.
6,000 spears. Less than half of what I'd hoped for.
Still better than nothing.
More will come.
Every hour lost hastens Gondor's defeat. We have till dawn, then we must ride.
They make the Steward of Gondor so bad that Aragorn almost has to take the throne back.
The men are quiet.
They grow nervous in the shadow of the mountain.
That road there, where does that lead?
I was thinking that myself, Gimli.
It is the road to the Dimhold.
None who venture there ever return. That mountain is evil.
Entire mountain. That's evil. I didn't know that inanimate rock structures could be evil, but what do I know? Quit trying to get the horse to go in there.
Aragorn.
Seeing visions. I mean, I think it's pretty obvious Aragorn's going to go in there.
There, a true esquire of Rohan.
Mary. Ooh, careful, buddy.
It isn't all that dangerous.
It's not even
sharp.
Okay, well, if it's not sharp.
Well, that's no good. You won't kill many orcs with a blunt blade. To the smithy, go!
Should not encourage.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have after he almost did that.
Why should Merry be left behind? He has as much cause to go to war as you.
Making an argument for herself.
Why can he not fight for those he...
And she's absolutely right. And I get the feeling she's going to end up on the battlefield, as she should, because that's where she wants to be. And I think she's going to take some suckers out. They're always in each other's dreams, in each other's thoughts.
I wish I could have seen him one last time.
Ooh. Quite a way to wake up. I may not have understood this. Is Arwen dying? I certainly hope not. She had a vision of having a child with him. Oh, wait.
I take my leave.
It was that she's there. If that is in fact her. Nope. Elrond.
My Lord Elrond.
Arwen is dying.
Okay, so she is dying.
The light of the even star is failing. Arwen's life is now tied to the fate of the ring.
Okay, so they have to complete their task to save her.
You're outnumbered, Aragorn. You need more men.
There are none.
There are those who dwell in the mountain.
Which is why he will go into the mountain. Going to recruit ghosts to fight for them.
They answer to no one.
They will answer to the King of Gondor.
and the delivery of the sword. I mean, they've been leading toward it this whole time. Aragorn's a king whether he wants to admit it or not. And a good king. He's shown it time and time again. So the blade that cut the ring from Sauron's fingers to begin with will kill him eventually.
Become who you are born to be. Take the dim-old road.
Alright, Aragorn. Time to embrace your destiny.
Why are you doing this? The war lies to the east. You cannot leave on the eve of battle.
He's doing this for the war effort.
Why have you come?
Do you not know?
Because she has feelings for you. And he knows it, and he has feelings for her.
It is but a shadow and a thought that you love. I cannot give you what you seek.
That's heartbreaking, but probably true. But that's not the only reason she's there. She's there to fight for her people. Doesn't make it any less sad, though.
Just where do you think you're off
Oh, Gimli.
Have you learned nothing of the stubbornness of dwarves?
Yeah, and Legolas won't be talked away so easily.
We're going with you, laddie.
It is truly moving to have friends like that. Something about Aragorn's horse. Not afraid of this mysterious mountain road. And Legolas's.
I have left instruction. The people are to follow your rule in my stead.
That's advanced thinking for this. That's something from Theoden.
What other duty would you have me do, my lord?
Eowyn wants to fight.
Duty? Oh.
But he cares about her.
I would have you smile again.
He cares about all of them. He doesn't want to put them in danger.
Not grieve for those whose time has come.
Yeah, I've been worried before he was going to die. They're strongly signaling it now. With a setup like that, I'd actually be surprised if he makes it back.
What kind of army would linger in such a place?
One that is cursed.
The Cursed Army, I feel like I've heard of that.
The men of the mountain swore an oath to the last king of Gondor to come to his aid. But when the time came, they fled, vanishing into the darkness of the mountain.
I see. Redemption will motivate them.
Never to rest until they had fulfilled their pledge.
I mean, they're pointing us directly to it. All the pieces going to come together. I can feel it. So that spirit that appeared to Aragorn, I wonder if it's because they can sense that he is the heir to the throne.
I do not fear death.
Gimli might. Yeah, Legolas has the guts to do it.
Oh, I'd never hear the end of it.
Gimli's left without any choice. He doesn't like this.
Let's ride light and swift. A long road ahead.
Little hobbits do not belong in war, Master Meriadoc.
My friends have gone to battle. Shame to be left behind.
What a change that Pippin and Merry have gone through in this journey.
I want to fight.
I will say no more.
Merry's going to find a way out there anyway. Oh! Say no more.
Ride with me.
My lady.
Two unlikely warriors stowing away to the battle. That's awesome. I knew she was going to do something. Eowyn wasn't just going to sit back and be told she can't fight. Wow. And I know CG and all of it, but just to scale. You know what I mean? All of it. Look at these shots. Just the massive concept of it. Yeah, Aragorn, this better work. I get the feeling this may be the first time he has to claim his lineage, to get them behind him, to get them to feel obligated to help him.
One who will have your allegiance.
This is certainly getting interesting.
It was made by those who are dead, and the dead keep it.
Those would be incredible allies to have. They can just appear from nowhere. An enormous army of ghosts.
Now you must die.
That's not going to help.
I summon you to fulfill your oath.
None but the King of Gondor may command me.
That is a moment. Wow.
That line was broken. It has been remade.
He can touch them, and he can harm them, because he is the rightful heir.
Fight for us, and regain your honor.
What say you?
I mean, what else are you doing? Just hanging around here being dead. Come on. Maybe you get to go to the afterlife.
I am Isildur. Fight for me, and I will hold your oaths fulfilled. What say you?
Leave us in suspense, of course.